our very first episode of our show, Sciencekwela! And before we started our show, we asked social media to post or comment their thoughts and challenges on thermodynamics. And here are some comments that we had. In those comments, we picked the top 3 best, affordable, doable, and of course, challenging comments to do so. And here are our challengers to do these challenges.
Okay, I am Joey Salvacion from MSS Math Student Society. I am this at 3-5.
Hello, I am Khalil Racorte from Student Society.
Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa Cusico from MSS.
So, thermodynamics for me is the process of heat flow. Since thermo means heat and dynamics, like in music, diba, there is dynamics in music. So in heat, there is also dynamics. So one thing that I know about thermodynamics is the mode of heat transfer. So the first mode of heat transfer is conduction, which means heat is transferred by direct contact. Say for example, if there is a mug and there is a coffee and there is a tablespoon, the tablespoon becomes hot through conduction. Another one is convection, which is the vertical heat transfer. So in say for example in the boiling water, if you're going to boil a water, so the cool water will sink and the hot water will rise up. So that is convection. And radiation, there is no direct contact. So say for example the heat of the sun, we gain heat coming from the sun through radiation. So that's all. That's the things I know about thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics is a branch of physical sciences that deals with the relationships or the interconnectedness between heat, energy, temperature, pressures, and among other related concepts. Now, I challenge you to make an improvised air conditioning unit.
Good day mga kakwela. Here we are again. We have here Mr. Majid to perform the activity for today.
So my challenge for today is to lift this glass using these materials. So what I have here is a glass, a candle, and a balloon, and also the matchsticks. So first, what will I do first? I don't know. Maybe I'll try. I'll try hitting the candle. And then I'm going to put the candle inside the glass. Magic. And then, okay. So my task is to lift the the glass using the balloon, right? I'm going to inflate.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm putting the balloon close to the glass. OMG, it's amazing! It's magic! So, my challenge was achieved. I lift the glass with the use of a balloon. That's it.
It's time. Panahon na mga kakwela para malaman natin kung ano tunay na nangyari. Ta As the fire burns, air heated by the fire rises and pushes its way out from the jar. This hot air pushing out past the balloon causes the balloon to wiggle. However, while hot air is going out, new air is coming in. So, what will happen is there will be less air in the jar. So with less air, we all know that the pressure will decrease inside the jar. So there is now a pressure difference since the pressure inside the glass and outside the glass are different now. What will happen to the balloon is the balloon or the pressure outside will push the balloon towards inside the bottle.
Good day mga kakwela! The second experiment was achieved by Mr. Majid. So now we have the second challenge that will be performed by Mr. Sean Villacorte. Can you do it, Mr. Sean?
All of these materials?
Yes, of course.
Of course, I will do it.
Okay, I will leave it to you, Mr. Sean.
Two hours later.
I can see that you are struggling.
I'm just, analyzing what will the process will be.
Okay. That's a very nice.
So if there's a water, there's a candle, and there's a tissue, and there's a glass, two glass. So how will it possibly be, I think I get the idea. Should let this water. I should like this. So where is it?
Wow! This makes me
Challenge of
That's a very you did it. If we put some things there, can it okay? For example, this one. Can you lift again, Mr. Villacorte?
yes.
Wow. Amazing! If I put myself in there,
Do you think it will not be balanced now? Because
just try.
so that means that if it's not balanced, it will not be.
Okay, that's a very good observation. So we are done there. The second challenge was done. Thank you, Mr. Villacorte.
Thank you.
Hello mga kakwela! It's time to explain the science behind the experiment that has been performed by Mr. Villacorte.
At first, the flame hits the air inside the container and this hot air expands quickly. Some of the expanding air escapes from under the vase where you might have seen some bubbles. When the flame fades out and goes out, the air in the container cools and the cooler air contracts or takes up less space. The contraction creates a weak vacuum or lower pressure in the container. The question is, where's the higher pressure? That's a good question. It is the outside the container pressing down on the water in the dish. The outside air pushes the water into the container until the pressure is equalized inside and outside the container. The water stops rising when equalization is reached.
Good day mga kakwela. We have your third challenger, Miss Vanessa Sico. The challenge is Can you do it, Miss Vanessa?
Yes, of course. This, I have only two materials.
Yes, you have the candle and the matchstick.
Easy.
You may begin now.
Okay. Start. Done!
Hello mga kakwela! It's time to learn something new. I will discuss to you the science behind the experiment of Miss Vanessa Sico. The trick has a little bit of science behind it. When a wick is lit, the flame vaporizes the candle wax and turns it into heat and light. As soon as you blow it out, the trail of smoke released by the smoldering wick still contains a bit of wax that hasn't fully burned. When you hold the fire source to the wisps, they can reignite and cascade back down to the relight candle.
We all know that we are famous in this university.
But we still have to introduce ourselves. Do you know us? Of course
They know us. You know what? Pero mali si Joey.
Ikan, yung mga sayo, bigla lang yung video.
Ayaw na lang rin kita yung sila na lang kita, mga pusing, mga kuwan.
Ito lang.
So, dito ko mas mawag itong yung idea.
Kikita kami ang tanong, Jay. Kikita kami ang tanong. Sige.
Tapos masaling niya. Sige na. Energy, G.
We all know that we are... last.
Okay na. Padahin na.
We all know that we are well known in this university.
But we still have to introduce ourselves. Do you know us?
Of course!
Of course they
They
know.
know! They know!
Dahil ako
Masugan. Hi, bud! Mr. Champion! Boom! Kabra!